So I was diagnosed some 14, 15 years ago, and I pretty much started therapy within a year of the diagnosis. My CD4 at the time was 200. My viral load got very high, got to up to 1,000,000, and I began to feel unwell. My CD4 percentage was 14%, and I think the doctor's words were, "There's a very big truck waiting around the corner to knock you down." And I weighed up the options, and I started on what I thought was going to be the most potent therapy. And for many people, I struggled with that treatment. I probably switched after it in that first year, and I kind of learned that actually, to control HIV, you need to be kind of actively kind of engaged with your care. And I had to learn about the medicines, and that kind of made some sense of the diagnosis for me, to actually treat it as a bit of an academic exercise. I've switched a lot, and each time I've switched, it's got better. I'm now on 3 pills a day, once a day. Don't have to take them with or without food. I tolerate them very well. I can't really say I've got side effects from them. I'd like to say I've obviously gained a lot of weight, but actually I can't blame HIV for that. There are lifestyle issues clearly that are causing those things. And actually, if I'm honest, I don't ever worry about being HIV positive now. I know I won't transmit it if I'm on treatment. I think I'm responsible enough. I turn up for my hospital appointments. I take my tablets. If there's an issue, I raise it with the doctor. I've got a good support around me, and I'm actually quite confident that hopefully, when there is a cure, and I believe there will be a cure in my lifetime, that I'll arrive in the best shape possible. And my message to people that are thinking about starting therapy would be pretty much just get on with it. I think the anxiety around starting is actually worse than the reality of what it's like when you actually take the tablets. And secondly, if the treatment isn't working well for you, if you are having problems and you aren't tolerating it, change. Just go in and be assertive, do your research and change. We have that power still. My hopes for the future would be the same as any kind of other person really. HIV, in the initial months after diagnosis, I always sort of say that it's like in the gap between every breath, you think, I've got HIV, I've got HIV, I've got HIV. And then that wanes. And then you get on with life. And that's a fantastic thing. I suppose if I think about how I manage HIV now, I adhere to my treatment, so I rarely miss doses. I'll admit that I'm not that strict on timing. I'll take it when I wake up in the morning, or if it's in the afternoon. If I wake up in the afternoon, I'll take it in the afternoon. I don't get hung up about it. I make sure that I know about my lipids, I know about my kidney function, I know about my bone health. Those are probably more pressing problems for me now as I'm aging, 44 now. My bones are a little bit kind of shot from either from treatment or from HIV, I'm not sure which. But that's managed, and so I feel like I've got a very good care package. I've got very good doctors and nurses, and actually I'm optimistic. I'm really quite kind of confident with my HIV now.